I am in my daughter's room, by the way. So if you see things around the room that look like a little kid's room, that's why. Okay. Hang on, is that one? Hey, baby. Let's see. Okay. All right. So, hang on a minute. So I've got 6 sheets of paper here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got different colors. 6. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take, these are just regular size sheets of paper. This is construction paper that I got from my daughter's bedroom. You're gonna need 6 sheets of paper. You can use white paper if you want. Some scissors. And where's the stapler? And a stapler. You can also do this with glue. Thank you. Okay, first thing I do is you take, if this is 8.5 by 11, assuming that you're using like printer size paper, construction paper or printer paper, you can take one sheet of paper and do that thing that you learned when you were a kid where you fold a triangle. Trying to do this up in the air is a little bit awkward. Fold this edge to a point and then line up the edge all the way down here so that you're creating a triangle. Line that up, fold that edge, like that. Crease it. Hard to do in midair. Okay, crease it. And then you're gonna cut this extra part off so that you end up with a square. Cut that sucker off. Okay, so now what you've got is a square sheet of paper that you have folded into a triangle. And I usually do this with just one sheet, and then I'll take the rest of the other sheets and, do them all together at once in a stack. So I've got 2 cut right now into squares. I'm gonna do the other triangles here really quick. Fold that. So you need 6 from what I remember. And you can, once you finish seeing this whole thing, you can experiment with doing more than 6. I'm quite sure that it would work with more than 6. But 6 is just my go-to number for, all right, last one. I'm just folding them all into triangles right now really quickly. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of those all folded into triangles. I'm gonna cut off the extra part. See if I can stack these up. Cut off the extra kind of all at the same time. Stack them up in my hands. Line them up. Scissors. So you can do them all at once. Or if you have fun doing each one individually, you can do that too. There we go. All right. So I've got myself 6 different squares. Hey Jess, hi Andrea. I've got 6 different squares that are now folded into big triangles. Okay. Now I'm going to take each of those triangles and I'm going to put my finger in the center here and fold it into a smaller triangle. It's been a while since I did this, so hopefully I do it right. Okay, fold that. Hang on, I'm thinking. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try this 2 different ways. Take the scissors. I'm gonna experiment with one and see if I'm doing it wrong or not. from what I remember from this big fold, you take your scissors and you cut from the folded end up at a diagonal parallel to the open edge 3 times. So I'm going to go like this, cut, don't cut all the way across, just cut in, boom, and then kind of do them equal distance apart. 3 lines. So each line gets shorter because I'm cutting 2 about the same distance. I'm going to cut a little bit closer than that to the edge. Okay, I'm not cutting off, I'm just cutting 3 lines inward like that. Do you see that so far? Then what happens is when you open it up, you've got what looks like these sort of, it looks like a triangular cut now. And you can take this and you'll have these openings. I'm going to hold these 2 pointed edges here and I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to turn it and wrap it this way. You see that? Take those folded edges from the outside, wrap it in this way. And then let me try stapling this. Here's the stapler. Take the stapler, staple that edge to hold it. Bam. Okay, so now that's closed. And then I'm going to take each of these and fold it back. I think I'm missing a step, you guys. Hold on. Now I feel silly that I should have. So let me try this one. I've got the double folded edge. Esme, do you remember when we did this at Christmas time? No. I'm trying to remember this. I'm obviously doing something wrong. Something's goofing up in my brain. Okay, 1. Yeah, I think it is supposed to be the double fold. I second guessed myself. 2. 3. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So, forget what I did with the green one. This was an experiment because I was second guessing myself. My initial thought that you're supposed to take the triangle and fold it twice, that was correct. Fold it down, each triangle, so you've got each triangle folded down twice, right? So it starts out with one big square, fold it into a big triangle, then fold that into a smaller triangle, okay? Then with that smaller triangle, that's when you make the cuts. You're gonna cut from the single folded edge, okay? You're gonna cut from the single folded edge up, cut from the single folded edge up toward the double folded edge, parallel to the open sides of the paper. Okay, so go down here, up 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay, now here's what happens. You open it up, and now you take the outer edges. You see this? Take these outer edges, fold that around, and staple. Boom. Then you take the next grouping and fold it around the opposite way, the opposite direction. Okay, this one's folded back that way. Fold this one back this direction. See how cool this is already starting to look? Fold this back and then staple this little edge right here. So I'm going to hold that. I like to make sure that the points are lined up nicely just so it's really pretty. Take this, fold that, staple. You can do this with glue, but you know, it just takes a little longer because you got to wait for the glue to hold. There we go. See that so far?
We do it. We count to 20.
You know what? there's the mistake. Next mistake I'm making. Okay, so again, I haven't done this since Christmas, so I'm realizing now that I should have started from the small fold first. Okay, learning curve. Okay, so start from next time. The next one that I do, I will, I'll start from the little tiny part first, because now I'm having trouble getting my hands in there. Boom, staple. So I'll show you what I mean on the next one. Fold, fold, fold. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can get this one. I think I can. I think I can. Get that stapler. Oh my goodness. Hey, Esme, I think I hear Jude crying. Can you go down and check on him?
No, fine.
And then play with him down there for just a few minutes, because this will be fast. Lee. All right, this one I'm gonna kind of make a little. I'm gotta flatten this inner part because I can't get to it. Boom. All right. So that's the mistake I made on that one. Next time I'm gonna start from the small fold first. But do you see how pretty that is so far? You don't even know how cool this is gonna be at the end. All right. So there's one. Now I'm gonna take the next one, which I already cut. Cut. 3 folds once again. Cut from the single folded edge. Whoop, flip it up this way. Cut from the single folded edge up toward the double folded side. 3 parallel lines. Okay? Then open it up. Wait, Esme, what's he doing? Esme, did you check on Jude? What's he doing?
He's watching.
Okay. He's watching TV. Oh, of course, you're welcome. Okay, my 2-year-old she's talking about. He's watching the Santa Barbara Zoo channel on YouTube. I put giraffe videos on for him when he fell asleep a few minutes ago. All right, so this time I'm going to fold the little part first. And again, I might have to... This stapler's kind of fat, so it's a little bit difficult to get in there. So this might be when you would want like a little Elmer's glue stick or something. Let's see if I can hold it. I'm holding it on my leg. Let's see if I can staple this little tiny one. It's a tough one. There we go. All right, I got it. I got that little one. Now I'm gonna fold the next grouping back. I kind of ripped that one. Fold the next grouping back. Get your fingers in there. This is much easier now. I can fit my fingers in there. All right. Little stapler. I have found that the little staplers work well on this. If you've got a typical like big office stapler, it works, but it's big and it's difficult to get in between the folds and stuff. All right, next one. Back and forth, back and forth. Just keep switching directions. Okay, and then again, when I fold these, can you see this? I try to line up the point with that point because I'm an art teacher and I notice things like that. Some people go like that, you know, and it's all off kilter and then it doesn't look as pretty. So I try to line those up just because overall it really seems to make a difference in how pretty the snowflake becomes. That's what we're making. We're making a snowflake. Get that in there. Okay. 2 staples on the big one. All right, see that? Okay. So now we've got 2 of these, and we're going to make 6. Go faster, go faster, go faster. Okay, fold. Next one. Fold. Line them up nicely. Because I have discovered that you can do like 3 at a time. You can fold 3 and then stack them and do all the cuts at once, depending on how strong your scissors are. Just make sure you're lining them up in the same direction as each other so that all the open sides are together and all the double folded sides are together and all the single folded sides are together. So let me think. Cutting from the single folded side, yes. Up toward the double folded side, parallel to the open end. Okay. Yeah. I've got big, thick utility scissors in my hand, so this should work. 1. And Esme just stole the stapler. I'm going to need that back. 1, Mom, I'm doing my homework. I need the stapler. Okay, and again, when I do the cutting,
Here you go.
Thank you. Each line gets shorter. Because I stop, there we go. I stop equal distance from the edge. Somewhat equal. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. All right, babe. I'll look at it when we're done, okay? Fold back. I'm trying to go fast so you're not bored watching me.
I'm bored. I'm just gonna...
Okay. Boom. Okay, reverse. Boom. Reverse. Staple. See, you can get good at it, and you can keep going and going quicker and quicker. And I overlap them pretty much just like from edge to edge, like all the way. I think that makes it prettier also. Line up those points and staple. There we go. Okay. Okay, 3. Hey, baby, can you get me one more sheet of colored paper? Oh, never mind, I got one. Because I goofed up that first one, right? That green one?
Uh-huh.
I goofed that one up. That's what happens when you second guess yourself and you do it wrong. That's okay. Hang on. Alright, this one's a little... Ugh. Ugh! Telling you, that small one is difficult. You might need to use a Elmer's glue stick for that little one. It's hard, unless you've got a stapler that seems pretty skinny. And it's not difficult to get in there. It's a tight fit with the stapler for me. And I'm also rushing because I don't want my audience to be bored. Okay, so now we've got 4 made. Number 5. You guys will love like the total assembly at the end. Once we get all 6 made and I show you how to put them all together. Ooh, it's really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Now you remember? She remembers now. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Okay. This one.
I'm not going to tell that.
Well, I kind of already spoiled the surprise, but that's all right. Boom. Okay. Back and forth and back and forth. Boom. Okay.
That's a skinny one.
Is it skinny? Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, they might be inconsistent. Consistency probably makes a difference with how it looks, but
the blue one's fat.
the blue one's got fatter sides. All right. Okay, number 5, purple. Traditionally, I make these all white, but I decided to go colorful today.
Yeah!
I'm folding my 6th one since I had goofed up that other one. We're going to have an additional red because I goofed up that other green one. Boop, boop. Cut that off. Fold it. Esme, I need you to go check on Jude. Your 2-year-old little brother might be in the kitchen wreaking havoc, breaking all the handmade pottery, or turning the sink on and flooding the house. Or who knows what.
Mom, I think Dad's down there.
Or dipping trucks in the
Dog water.
Tonka trucks in the dog water.
It's horrible.
1 up to, okay, thinking. All right, 3 up. Esme, please do what I asked. Thank you. 2 Go check on him. 3.
Yeah.
Good. That's the goal here, right? I'm like going stir crazy myself, and then I decided, excuse me, going stir crazy, and I'm like, I gotta do something fun, so let's make snowflakes. So there's that open look again. By the way, something else I just thought of. When you've got the inner fold here, see how these are kind of folding inward? When I start on this first one, I usually intentionally fold it back in the opposite direction. I don't fold this one in this way, because then it's just going to squash. I take these first two, and I fold them back. I hope that makes sense. Fold this back. Where is it? Stapler.
He's watching TV.
He's watching TV. Good. Thank you. Not flooding the kitchen. Good. That's what we want to make sure is not happening, because he has been known to do that. He's been known to climb and wreak havoc in this house. Okay. Because he's a 2-year-old, and that's what they do. Okay. Almost done, guys, and then I'll show you the total assembly. Boom. Okay, last one. Just keep going back and forth, opposite directions.
You have to do all of that.
I know, you gotta do all 6. And then I've got a trick to the final assembly. Okay, 6. Oh, hey, from the Philippines. Wow. Cool. Welcome, Dan. And Meg, I'm glad. Seems like I'm just hanging out with you in your house. That's good. That's what we want. All right. So, I'm doing a live video, just so you know.
In my W2.
Yeah, it's in my bag. I'll get it for you. All right, so red. Let's go purple. No, orange. Okay, so you're going to take the first one. Doesn't matter, pick one. Take one and take another one. And do you see how, if you look at the tippy top point, the open curve is facing a certain direction? I'm going to take another one and I'm going to face it the opposite direction. See that? So this open curve is this way, this open curve is this way. And I'm going to overlap their points just slightly and hold them together and staple that. Just overlap just a little bit. And then I'm going to staple those two together. I'm using 2 staples since this is essentially the center. That's the center of your snowflake. Okay? Okay, a little overlap. Just a little overlap. Next one. Doesn't matter where you go. I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna line this up right next. See that? I have this one facing the curve the same way as this orange one, and I'm gonna lay it in that same spot, right in the middle. Just lay it right on top there and staple that one down. This might be when a big stapler would be helpful, actually. Since this stapler is a little bit small, I'm gonna do it on 2 sides. Okay? So this is what we've got so far. Then, once I have 2 that are hanging right next to each other like that, do you see this? Go back a little bit. This open curve right here. I'm going to grab this right here and I'm going to staple that together. It just strengthens the entire thing. So I'm going to go like this, pinch with my fingers, and staple inside here. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. And I try to line up the cut edges and everything. Staple, boom. Okay? It just strengthens the whole thing and keeps it together. Okay? Then, another one. So I do 3. And I make sure that they're all, as I join them together, I start, I'm just always making sure that this open curve that I'm stapling is all facing all the same direction in a radial pattern. So around, this is what we call radial symmetry. That's another art term. Radial symmetry. All the same all the way around and 360 degrees. Staple. You don't always need 2 staples on every single one. It's just because I'm using this little tiny one and it's OCD lining things. Oh, seriously, I'm like, I way overanalyze things like that. Oh my god, that's funny. Okay. Okay, double checking. These 3, these 2 are connected. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna connect this one to the purple one for now. In the center right here. I think you'll see how it works and like where you should be stapling things as you try this. Right there. So we got kind of 2 here, 2 here. Now I feel comfortable stapling these. And look, do you see what's starting to happen?
That's only one side.
It's like 1.5 kind of, because I'm doing 6, but you can do it up to 8. You can do more. Okay, I've got 2 more coming. Facing that way.
Crazy.
I know.
And then can we do the calm down thingy when you're done with that?
Yeah, babe. Okay. Ugh, that. Oh my goodness. Getting caught here. That's my chill. Okay. Just stapling something that fell apart there. Okay. Staple. Don't drop your stapler.
It's mine.
Staple.
2, 4, 6, 8,
Last
10.
one.
Wow.
Baby, stop.
You're using 12 staplers.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, at some point I do end up, I do pay attention to, these ones are pointing this way in the center, and then sometimes I will go opposite for the sake of evening things out, as long as you're paying attention to the direction.
I would do 3.
Oh, I've got 2 reds in a row. Boo! That's right. 2 reds in a row. My goodness. Can't believe I didn't notice that before.
Still fun.
Okay, hold on.
You should put the red there.
That's my shush. Okay, hold on. Right there.
Or there.
Okay, so right here. Last one. I am super bummed that I've got 2 reds in a row. Psh.
Yeah.
Oh well. That one would have been green had I not goofed up the first green one. Alright. And then the final
Would be the green.
final construction. Take this edge and just wrap it around and join together.
Still looks pretty, Mama.
Pretty? You now have yourself a giant paper snowflake. See that?
Can I mess with it?
No, baby. You need to wait. Okay? Isn't that awesome? So what I've traditionally done is I've taken a string or, I don't know, fishing line, wire, string, something like that. And I would staple that here to one of the points, whatever you decide is the top or the bottom, whatever. And you can hang them from your ceiling. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Okay? Hang them, and by the way, I would like, once you make one, and it's super fun and you love it, I have been known to hold on to the little scraps that I cut off and make miniature ones. You can cut smaller squares, bigger squares. You can make enormous snowflakes. You can make teeny tiny ones. Imagine taking one of these and folding these. I've done this and it's amazing. Fold these into tiny little triangles. It's tougher, but you know, if you've got good dexterity and small fingers, you know, that's when you also would need glue sticks or Elmer's glue or something. But I mean, you can do this with whatever paper you want and whatever color you want and whatever size you want. Okay? Yeah! Yes! Send me pictures, please. I would love to see all your snowflakes. And like I said, Christmas Eve, this is a tradition for us. We hang snowflakes all over our ceiling in the living room. It's so much fun. All right, enjoy everybody and let me know how it goes. Okay? Super fun. Hope everybody stays safe and sane. Let's all stay inside and protect our neighbors, okay? Protect our communities. Yay! All right. Bye.